I'm creating the biggest commission painting I've ever done, and this video is the entire journey of how everything went down. So first, let's take you back on how this whole project began.
Of construction in Egypt, and that there are some structures.
So this whole commission started when a new client reached out to me after they saw this drawing I posted on Instagram. They were basically in love with this concept, but they wanted to scale up the work, they wanted it bigger, and they would also love to have it on a canvas. So then after we determined the size of the canvas, I presented the ideas on how to expand further upon that previous drawing, and luckily they loved it. So now it basically comes down to me getting the job done. I must say I'm really excited for this project and I hope you will like the video. And with all that being said, let's get this party started. So first things first, let's find a proper canvas for the job. So I went straight to Amazon, but unfortunately I quickly realized just what I thought, all the canvases are pretty much way too small to fit the client's wall. So instead I called up my dad to see if he could make me a custom canvas.
Laat echt groot zijn, hè?
And well, 2 days later, the handy boy got the job done. And oh my, it's pretty big. Well, I'm pretty hyped for this, so let's jump into the preparation of the panel right away. And of course this all starts by adding some delicious gesso onto the panel. Almost done. And that's more than good enough. So the gesso is applied. This means it's time for... That's right, spray paint. So then 2 spray cans later, the background color was applied and we could go on to the next phase of preparing the canvas. Using this matte medium on top of the spray paint will make sure I have a nice smooth surface for the paint markers I'm going to be using next. And that concludes the preparation of the panel. And that of course meant that it was time to work on the actual art itself. But I have to admit, I wasn't as confident as I seemed to look. Because it's actually been a while since I've used my doodle style on a canvas. So therefore I've decided to do a little bit of a preparation before I start working on the big canvas. So in preparation of the big one, I've decided to make a smaller one, and well, in the end I didn't really have anything to worry about. I think it turned out really good, and I actually want to make this smaller artwork available for you guys. So I put it on my website bamsway.com, also along with a couple of other new drawings I did recently. So if you want to support me and you're interested in having some of my art, it's currently available. But I'm gonna end my rant here because there's a big canvas waiting for me. So I would say let's jump right into the sketching process. As far as the sketching process goes, I tried to make the designs as minimalistic as possible because I know afterwards it's very difficult to remove the graphite from the panel without leaving smudges. So when I was done, the next day I could finally start on the most exciting part, and that's doing the inking. So let's go.
Baby, don't stop. Got the key to the lock. We in our own zone. Make yourself at home. Get to know mine on the inside. Can meet at yours next time. And you feel it fresh in it. Lose control. You don't wanna go slow. For sure. We both already know your place is my place.
And that was at least a 15-hour time lapse.
Let's
Until this point, everything was working out very smoothly. But at this point, I faced a problem. The tip of my Posca marker was completely destroyed because of the rough texture of the canvas. Nice shot! So you probably guessed it already. I had to buy a new one.
The following day.
He didn't stop. Did he just? No. Just check the delivery date. It's set for tomorrow, not today.
Stupid.
So for your convenience, I'm gonna fast forward to tomorrow. And not gonna lie, I was pretty annoyed by this since it really interrupted my entire workflow. So let's not waste any more time and continue.
You and me try to explain the way I feel. Let me speak, it's not enough. Can we be real for a minute? You and me, how do we fix this broken hearts now, baby? Yeah. You and me, I can't give up, you can't back down.
When you see these time lapses, everything goes so very smoothly and fast. But in reality, I was working on this project for days without end. Many times I just wanted to quit and do nothing. But of course I had to push myself to get the entire piece done.
Alright, not gonna lie, I am sick and tired of this thing. Fortunately, the entire metal section is finally done. So only a couple things left to do now. I mean, it's been more than 2 weeks since I started with this project. So let's get the job finally done.
And these final tasks are drawing a clean border, signing my work and applying a nice protection layer. So on that note, the project came to an end. This was definitely one of the more tough projects I've done. However, I am beyond happy with the end result. I think it turned out really good. I'm of course gonna show you some proper shots of the end result in just a second. And I looked at some of the footage already and my camera, it's just so difficult to capture like the real beauty of it. I think I have to invest in a better camera. So head over to my shop. But in all seriousness, I did put some original art on my website. It's on bamsway.com. Also, there's still merch in the shop. And I'm also planning on releasing a lot more products very soon. So I would say keep an eye out. But anyways, I'm not gonna let you wait any longer and show you a proper reveal of what I've created. So I'd say thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the end result and take care.